When my mom left my dad, my mom couldn't really take care of us. She had trouble with reading and writing, so she sent my sister and I to go live with her mom, my grandma, and she met my stepdad and they got married and stuff, and when she got back on her feet, she asked my grandma if we could go back home to her, so my grandma sent us back home. And we were out of school for such a long time. When I got back to my mom and dad, they got us in school. My dad was in the Army, and he got out and we moved to Florida. And when I got into school, it was already too late. I've been out for so long and I was just falling behind, and they just kept pushing me ahead. I dropped out. Shortly after that, I decided just to get married, and I had my daughter, and never really thought about going back to school until she started school and started, wanting for me to read to her and help with homework, and she was just falling behind, and it broke my heart. It really hurt finding out that she was having trouble with reading, because I knew, is it my fault? Did I not help her enough? And I didn't want her, I just don't want her to grow up to be my age and have that trouble. That happened when I was sitting down watching cartoons with my kids. We were watching PBS, I think it is, and the CLC class came on a commercial. And I was just sitting there like, that's my chance. I was kind of just thinking like, I need to do something for me and my kids. And that commercial came on, and I wrote it down, and I sat there for a couple months just thinking about it. And I was scared, and I didn't know why I was scared. It was new, and I didn't want anybody knowing, so I finally called, and I set up the appointment. I got lost my first time coming here, and my second time I got here, I had the interview with Laura, and I took the test, and I cried after, because it was just overwhelming. Just to see the grade level I was at. So. I think a lot of the classes have been helping. I feel good about myself every day when I get out of class and I'm driving home. And I just know it's helping my daughter, it's helping my son. The teachers are really sweet, and they don't seem like they're judging you at all. The other students are really friendly, and I have a good time when I go to class. I want it so bad for myself, and I want it for my kids, because I want to go to college. I'm thinking about becoming a teacher. I would really like to do that.
Told shoes only across.
I felt like if I could help her, I could help a class full of kids, and it'd be something that I would enjoy doing. I wouldn't want anybody to fall through the cracks like I did. When my husband and I go to my daughter's parent-teacher conferences, and she tells us she's ahead of the class and she's just doing great, that makes me feel so good. I'm so proud of her, I'm so proud of my son, I'm proud of myself for changing a lot of things that I wanted in my life. Well, my daughter found some fortune cookies in the back seat, and she said if she could have one, and I told her yes, and she opened it up and she read me the fortune cookie, and it said, "Only you can change your life. No one could do it for you." And I asked her if I could see it, and she read it perfect. And I looked at it and I said, "Yeah, you got it correct." And I said, I'm so proud of you. And I said, are you proud of yourself? And she said, yes. And she said, do you know who taught me? And I said, who? And she said, you. And that made me really happy. I know she's doing great because I'm helping her. It made my day. And my husband wrote me a letter this morning and told me to come in this room and own it and make it my own. And that really makes me happy that I have so much people behind me.
How many students and months did you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.